In Miami on a rough dock and bad weather, I put a big hole in my boat. So we left Miami Beach behind and headed north up to Fort Lauderdale where we could get some repairs done.
All right, so we have to leave this marina because we can't stay on the boat here. We've been incrementally walking the boat back using the lines. I don't know if you want to use it.
Yeah, it's fine.
But I figured I would say something about it. So we've walked the boat all the way back so that all we have to do is have someone help us release.
Yeah, so we should be able to see. We were pretty far forward in the slip up here, and so like if we untied, I would have had to back down this slip all the way with the wind and waves. So we pulled ourselves to the very end of the slip. So now when they let us go, I just back straight out, and ideally I'd like to turn that way with the stern of the boat so I can motor forward, but I think more likely the wind's going to make me the bow swing that way, so I'll back out this way and then turn around up there. But yeah, it's pretty windy out here. This will be, not too worried about this. I'm more worried about the other side over there. Although that side should be in the wind shadow and the wave shadow. It should be calm waves. But we'll have to contend with the wind. Hopefully the slip we're getting in is easy to get into. If it's not easy, I'll just go bow in and we'll have to deal with it. So whatever.
It's been an experience. Interesting 24 hours.
I don't know. I mean, you can see how much we're moving here. Well, I guess we'll take the camera out and show you. But like, there's no way we could have slept on this boat.
No way.
They gave us a refund, so I mean, this is ridiculous. I damaged my boat as we left the dock, headed across the bay over to Miami Beach. All right, we just spent 4 windy days in a gray Miami haze, and
that was very poetic.
Well, it's Jimmy Buffett.
Oh.
But I changed it. I've spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I'm just wanting to get back next to you, or get back with you. Anyway.
You came up with that.
But anyway, so like today, I mean, the wind is less than half of what it was, and it's sunny. So it rained all morning, but
I thought I would never see the sun again.
I know.
This is like, I feel reborn. This is amazing.
So this marina is Sunset Harbor Yacht Club, much better than that other marina we were at on the other side. Number one, it was on the protected side of the bay, so that makes a difference. But number two, it actually has breakwaters and stuff. The other one didn't have a breakwater around it. It just had wooden boards, which is just ridiculous. So anyway, I guess we're gonna go out to brunch, and we might do some stuff today. We'll see. Maybe we'll get out like South Beach or something today.
What?
Because the wind's out of the west, South Beach will be protected, so we'll do that this afternoon.
Perfect.
All right, let's do it.
Back to enjoying life.
Yep. For about the same price as we were paying for our previous marina, this marina had much better amenities and a better location. So this marina is pretty convenient. There's like a grocery store like right here. And there's a bunch of restaurants and stuff like that. We have some friends who live here. We met, had dinner here a couple times.
It has been convenient though, and all the restaurants we've been to over here are really good.
Yeah. It was about a 15-minute walk to brunch and not too far from South Beach.
I like that flute. Cheers.
So they're redoing a lot of these hotels down here. This is the Delano. It's a really famous hotel. Really cool bar inside, but like I said, they're just gutting it and redoing it. I think a lot of it has to do with like zoning stuff. Like, so they're just gutting it and redoing it because if they tore it down, they'd have to like get new permits and stuff for all the building. Pretty cool. It was a great day to head to South Beach.
Want to go to the beach?
Sure. Wouldn't have been here the last few days because the wind would be blowing 30 knots straight on our nose here.
No way. Yeah, it would have been.
Oh yeah.
She's gotta be strong to fight.
Yeah, the weather feels perfect, but it's especially nice after what we've been experiencing. Like, the weather was just so nasty for so long. Extra grateful for this.
Waves are still pretty choppy out there. It might be some undertow.
Yeah, you want to go surfing?
No, not really. I'm not a surfer. Well, let's walk down to South Beach, find a little cafe with some $25 overpriced drinks.
My favorite.
Yeah.
They don't believe it, but you won't.
I think this is the Miami Beach, what do you say? Festival of Lights?
Festival of Lights, maybe. That'll be in about a little less than a week.
There's these 2 giant, like temporary buildings. Imagine they didn't get much work done the last few days, though. Blowing 35 knots out here. Straight off the water into there, no way. Yeah, this is massive.
What is it?
Whatever it is, they're putting a lot of work into this. I mean, they're building like a solid floor and everything. Wow. All right, but now there's like a whole crowd cheering somewhere. We gotta go find out what's going on.
Oh, it sounds like way too much
A
fun.
bunch of people, it's like noon and they're all screaming and yelling and I don't know. Let's see what's going on.
And I think it's far away and we can still hear it.
Oh yeah.
Clapping and screaming.
Yeah.
'Cause you know that it be
You can just leave me over there.
Yeah, it's a male strip club or whatever. So yeah, you can go back.
It looked like a good time. What do you get?
Venetian Causeway, East Bridge. Venetian Causeway,
The next day,
East
we
Bridge.
decided to leave Miami just a little bit early and head up to Fort Lauderdale where we could get some repairs done.
I never get lonely. I got these goals to keep me company. I took the rear view off of this so forward, so I only see in front of me. Now the
And on our way, hopefully it's not too rough out there. Head north, but it shouldn't be, I don't think.
change now, I'm back chasing these white lines. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get
There was still some swell out there, but the wind waves had laid down nicely.
the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs,
It made for a nice and fast ride up to Fort Lauderdale.
only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one.
It was only about 20 miles. We could have taken the Intercoastal Waterway, but the outside was much faster.
In the middle, I guess I'm just a little right and wrong.
Kind of crowded in here.
Does seem a little crowded.
Pretend to be my friend. I'm done for the
Do we have any big plans for when we get there?
We need to rent a car so we can run some errands and stuff. That's about it.
So exciting.
Yeah. And then tomorrow we're gonna head up to Palm Beach, get my stuff out of my storage. Get ready to go to the Bahamas.
That'll be exciting. Okay, listen to what Bobby just told me. Can you repeat that story?
So yeah, we were coming out of here a couple years ago and we were leaving right through here. And all of a sudden the sheriff boat pulls up to us, turns the lights on, pulls up, it's like, you're not allowed to leave. And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, you gotta take me with you. He was a viewer or a patron or something. And I was like, man, you just scared the crap out of me. I thought I was getting pulled over. We were about to head to the Bahamas. But it was fun, dude.
I'd be so freaking scared.
I'm only one call away from home. Yeah.
So they just opened the bridge, so all these boats that were going out just probably passed through that bridge. Probably a lot of people cooped up for the last few days waiting on weather, and now it's good. So. I think this super yacht's about to load a submarine into their thing. That's crazy.
Now some broken glass. I'm feeling like I'm fading.
That's a first for me, seeing a submarine on a super yacht.
Might pop a pill and smoke and maybe drink. Talk to God and tell him what
All right, we made it.
I hate me. But eventually he'll say, I'm just alone.
We'll get the dinghy in the water, and then we'll run a line across so we can get in and out easier.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, made it here to Bahia Mar. I like it because it's a floating dock, which means we can just walk off the transom, walk through the transom there. When the higher docks, we had to go in on the side, but not bad.
That was nice.
Yeah, Bahia Mar, it's an expensive marina, but it's really right across the beach. It's pretty nice. So.
Convenient.
Convenient.
All right.
Let's get some food.
Let's check it out.
So we were just here for the Fort Lauderdale boat show. We stayed in that hotel right there.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, same place.
I never would have known
Yeah, it's the
from
Hilton.
this side.
The Bahia Mar Hilton right here. That's because the boat show was here. Like all these boats were gone. This is where the boat show was.
I knew the name sounded familiar. I knew we'd stayed at Bahia Mar, but I didn't know where.
Yeah,
We're literally there.
we're here.
Fort Lauderdale.
So you got the beach right across the street. There's markets right here, lots of restaurants. Go down that way, a short walk is Elbow Room and all the high-end, not high-end, but like the really popular party bars. And then right here is a restaurant called Bo's Beach. We go there for lunch. And by the time this video comes out, we'll have already had it, but we're having a patron meetup right around the corner over there too.
That's true. In like 3 days.
So hey, next time become a patron and maybe we get to hang out.
It was only a few minutes walk over to Bo's Beach for brunch.
That looks amazing. I'm stealing a bite of that.
Bahia Mar Marina has a great location, but they don't allow fiberglass repairs on the dock, so we had to move to another dock.
All right, let me introduce you guys to a guy named Bobby White. And that's this guy, Bobby White. So it was kind of funny. I called you on the phone and you were like, what? Robert White on the caller ID?
And I didn't click until I saw the white glass.
Well,
that
cool.
was it.
Well, I dinged up my boat. So that other day when it was really windy, we moved the boat. We filmed a little of it. Just the port side engine died and we kind of slammed into an anchor actually. And we did this.
We're gonna do the whole process, how to really repair this correctly to where you never see that. And we'll put biaxial back in there to the same thickness and block it all out and paint it, and you won't see it.
All right.
It'll look better than the rest because it's a little dull.
It is a little dull. So
we'll shine it up. But
well,
what a thrill to meet Bobby White.
Well, thanks for.
It's
a small world.
It really
is. Also named Bobby White. So, well, I tell you what, we will link to your video if you're going to put it on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if you guys are in South Florida and need some work done on your boat, he's the guy to talk to.
All right.
All right. And this is Lewis, by the way. Say hello.
Hey, how you doing? Good. We're ready for fixing this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a little fiberglass repair today.
Okay, we're going to start on it today. I guess. So you say the cold weather's not going to be too big of an issue as long as it warms up during the day?
Like right now, it's warm enough.
Okay.
But if it gets below 65, we got to heat it up with a heat gun. But we'll get on it.
All right.
We could take the e-laps of all of us filling in the hole.
All right. Well, thanks, Bobby. Lewis, thanks, sir.
All right. Nice seeing you.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, guys.
Hey, I'm happy that the boat's gonna be fixed. Yeah. It's gonna look a little bit better after these guys are done with it.
Not any water through here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
All right. So are you finished now then, Bobby? Or
Not quite. No. We need that to totally dry.
Okay.
And then after that, we're going to give it a fine sanding to match the dull finish. Pull all the paper, and you're ready to go on your trip.
All right.
Well,
cool.
ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's done.
I mean, it looks brand new, like nothing ever happened. In fact, it looks better than the rest of the boat. So now he's actually got to kind of make the finish match a little. Otherwise, there'd be a shiny spot, and the rest of the boat's a little dull. Need to wash and do this thing anyway, but wax this thing anyway, get it shiny. But yeah, get around to it. Right now, I am installing the new anchor chain on here. Pretty easy to do because it only had about at most 20 feet of chain, and then the rest rode. And you really can't do that if you're going to be anchoring somewhere and you might have to sit out a blow or something. You need chain. So I went and picked up 140 feet of chain. That should allow me to anchor in like 25 feet of water, 20 feet of water, no problem. We also have broker and mechanic extraordinaire, Jamie Switzer here.
Dude, how's it going?
He came in to install my autopilot. Thank you, sir. Full service.
You're welcome, bud.
Yeah, thank you. Oh,
Concierge service for you.
yeah, I had to get the seat out of there to get access or something.
Some disassembly is required before assembly.
All right. All right, well, I'll let you get out. I'll get out of your way and I'll get working on this over here. So I got my chain laid out here and I've got it marked in 20-foot segments with just colored zip ties. We'll see how long those last. You know, I tried to get the little chain inserts, but I went to several different marine stores. They didn't have them. So I've got the other chain out. You can see it's only a little bit. That might be 15 feet of chain and then the rest is rode. So now I will have plenty of chain. I have the chain fed into the windlass a little bit right now, but before I pile all the chain in, I'm going to tie the chain to the boat so that like you don't accidentally play out all your chain and then the chain just goes dropping in the water. Seen that happen to a boat before. And then I will get all the chain inside the boat using the windlass. It'll be pretty easy, I hope.
It was pretty easy using the windlass to load the chain.
Well, this place is pretty well torn apart here.
Yes, it is.
I'm glad he's here to do this because I was going to try to do it, but then we discovered it was a little more complicated than we thought. The hydraulic systems weren't really compatible.
Little engineering going on, little value added.
Yeah, so I had to run some extra hydraulic cables because you know this boat has hydraulic steering, so that's how it does everything. But you know, the Garmin hydraulic autopilot system wasn't compatible with the system that was on the boat already, so he had to add a few components. But hopefully it's working. But and also, so getting a new what is this, a 9-inch Garmin?
That is a 943 XSV.
Yeah. And then this would be, what's below that, the autopilot control?
That is the autopilot
Display. This thing, I'll open it up. Like he was saying, this is the remote control. Let me check it out. Control it from anywhere.
I'm just a long-haired son.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the premium music. It's our patrons that make that possible. You can be a patron at patreon.com/sailingdoodles. Leave us a comment below on what music you'd like to hear.
If you ever want,
And if you'd like a free way to help out the channel, please consider subscribing. Only about half of our viewers are subscribed.
'cause I'm only one.